How do you deal with negative thoughts? Each of us have that little voice in the back of our head that tends to be negative, tells us why we can't do something, tells us why we're not good enough. But my question for you is, are you asking yourself the right question? Because all of our thoughts stem from the questions that we ask ourselves. And there's two types of questions you can ask yourself. One that's disempowering or one that's empowering. So let me give you an example. Let's say that you're overweight. Well, what a lot of people tend to do is ask a disempowering question, one that says, why am I fat? And when you ask a low quality question like that, your brain's going to give you a low quality answer that's going to reinforce that disempowering question. So if you ask a question like, why am I fat? Your brain's going to say it's because you're lazy, it's because it's genetic, it's because you've always been this way and you never can lose weight. And it's going to continue on and on with this story as to why you are how you are. But if you change the question, your brain gives you a different answer, and now that voice in your head begins to become positive. So if you change that question to say, how could I lose weight? What could I do to improve my health? What would happen if I went to the gym every day? Now all of a sudden your brain, because you've asked a better question, it's going to give you a higher quality answer, one that's going to actually empower you to take action. And this isn't just for weight loss, right? This is for anything within your life. So a lot of times people get really down on themselves about their finances, about their relationships, about their well-being, about how they just feel about themselves in general. But the reason why you're feeling that low and you're feeling disempowered is because you're asking yourself questions that can only result in a low quality answer. So you need to change the relationship that you have with yourself. You need to change the questions that you're having inside your mind to become questions that give you the opportunity to come up with a positive solution. And that's really the key to changing that voice in your head to becoming more positive. Because it only will improve when you're able to ask yourself a question that empowers you. If you're broke right now, instead of saying, why am I broke? Say, what do I have to do to improve my finances? What changes can I make within my life to increase my income? Right? If you're in a crappy relationship, instead of saying, why do I always date these losers? Say, how could I find someone that actually cares about me and appreciates me for who I am? These type of questions will enable you to see yourself in a different light, and all of a sudden, all of these answers will start pouring out of you. And that's really the key to creating a more positive self-talk and also improving your life slowly over time, because your thoughts direct your actions. So in order to really take control of your mind and control the actions and results that you're getting in your life, you got to first change the questions that you're asking yourself. All right, everybody, I appreciate you, and I'll see you tomorrow.